Hey guys, Lance's Aquariums back with a new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 90 gallon, specifically more on the Oscars. So I want to touch base on more on how to care for them and how to make sure your Oscar is going to be healthy when you buy them from the fish store or when you buy it from the fish store. So one thing you'll want to know is they do grow fast. Within the first year, they will grow up to 10 inches. Their lifespan is 10 to 15 years. So you'll want to make sure that you are more that you do want the fish, that you do really want to actually care for it for that time that you have it. You don't want to just get it, have it for a few years and then just randomly get rid of it for no reason at all. You actually want to make sure that you are motivated, you do want to keep the fish for that lifespan of that specific fish. So within the first year, as I said, they grow to 10 inches, so you want to make sure that they have a decent sized tank to live in. You want to make sure they have anywhere from a 75 gallon, no smaller. You want to make sure they have a 75 gallon and up. These two Oscars that I have, they're in a 90 gallon. They're living pretty comfortably. These guys are around 6 to 7 inches. They have plenty of filtration, plenty of room to swim around. It is only a 90 gallon tank, but it does have a lot of filtration. There is a lot of room for them to swim. There's 45 gallons per fish that they're swimming around in each. So yeah, so a few of the diseases that they can get that are there, they are more prone to get, is hole in the head, ick, and bloat. I haven't really seen bloat in Oscars all that much, so I have seen a few Oscars with hole in the head, and I have seen them with, well, a lot of them with ick. Ick is more common in the fish, I guess, industry and hobby. They're obviously kept a lot, and pretty much every fish will get it sooner or later. I've just had the luck of not really getting them with these two Oscars. I have had it with in this tank, but I just treated it with however I usually treat it, which is normally I turn up the heat in the tank, throw some aquarium salt in it, and I have gotten some ick or whatever it is, I forget what the brand is, but I have treated the tank with that a few times. It happens to everyone. Ick is pretty common in the fish hobby. But hole in the head, it can kill the fish, but the fish can live a full life with it if it is not as bad. I've seen it as bad as going all the way down the fish. So you want to make sure that the fish is coming from a real. You want to make sure the fish is coming from a real, like a good. You want to make sure it's coming from a decent. Like you want to see, I don't know. You want to make sure that the fish looks healthy and you're not seeing any impurities in the fish. You just want to all around make sure that the fish is healthy. So when you go and buy it, obviously. People don't really realize their growth weight. As I said, they do grow 10 inches. They do grow fast. Sometimes they can grow bigger. I've seen 17-inch Oscar. That's crazy. It sounds like it's unheard of, but you can see it. That's crazy. So the water parameters, you'll want to make sure that it is around 6.8 to 7.8 with doing your 25 to 50% water changes. I do 50 because I have two Oscars and a few other fish in there. and Oscars are known to be messy feeders, or eaters, sorry. With the water changes, I usually just go by how much debris is in the tank. As I said, Oscars are messy eaters. They'll eat a lot and they'll eat messy. So sometimes the small fish will clean it up, sometimes they won't. So I usually do about 50% water changes just for a little bit extra security. I've seen people, this is one of the reasons that are kind of one of the most mistreated in the fish hobby. People feed them like poultry, like hot dogs, sausages, chicken, just things that you won't find in the Amazon, in the Amazon River where they come from in the wild. That's what people feed them for, I guess, for views. I like to keep my fish healthy. People will say, oh yeah, I feed chicken, hot dogs, whatever, for the past 10 years, my Oscar's fine. Guaranteed in the next year that Oscar will be dead. But you want to more gear your Oscar fish diet more towards pellets, crickets, grasshoppers. Well, 80% goes for the pellets. You want the other 20% to be crickets, grasshoppers, garden worms, mealworms, bloodworms, small crustaceans like shrimp, brine shrimp, It all contain vitamins for the Oscar to actually grow healthy and grow to a really good size and be really healthy. Just do some research. I can't stress it enough. Like, a lot of people just put them in a 20-gallon tank and think, oh, they'll grow up to 10 inches, whatever. They don't grow to the size of the tank. If there's okay filtration on the tank, they'll outgrow that tank 9 times out of 10. Either that, or they'll get stunted and die. You guys just want to make sure you do your research on the fish before you go out and buy it. That was a mistake that I made when I was younger. I wanted it on Oscar. My dad had a big tank, he had Oscars. So I went out and bought myself an Oscar, put it in a 20-gallon tank. A few weeks later it died. So you want to make sure that the fish is healthy. You want to make sure that it has a good amount of room for it to swim around in. And you want to make sure that you're feeding it properly. Don't be feeding it no sausages, no chicken, or anything that you won't find in the Amazon. You want to feed it a good diet. It'll live up to 15 years guaranteed. So I just wanted to give a little bit of information to some fish keepers, I guess, any fish keepers that are actually subscribed. I just wanted to give a little bit of information about that. So if you guys would like to comment down below any things that you guys do to when you keep Oscars and all that stuff. Also, just comment down below future video ideas, and I'll see about making them. I do want to do some breeding videos on the convicts and maybe the Oscars if they ever spawn some cry. So if you guys like the video, as I said, drop a comment down below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more future content. Not sure, every few weeks I'll probably post a video or something. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching, and have a good day.